Hello, I'm Dr. Mitch Gaynor. The human voice. The sounds of the ebb tide at the beach. The sounds of birds in the forest. The sounds of rain. The sounds of wind. The sounds of a child's laughter. A baby's cry. These are all the sounds of nature. They are the sounds for healing. In our world, there is both harmony and disharmony. All the movement in the world creates sound. From the greatest to the most subtle sounds, all are created by movement. From the motion of atoms to the orbits of planetary bodies, each movement creates sound. In fact, the human breath has its own sound as well. In traditional Chinese medicine, Ayurvedic medicine, and yoga, it is taught that the human breath carries an energy or life force. In traditional Chinese medicine, this energy is known as qi. In Japan, the same energy is called ki. And in yoga and Ayurvedic medicine, this energy that comes through the breath is known as prana or shakti. Western medicine tends to look at the breath as only the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide, whereas Eastern medical practices and Eastern philosophies can look at the breath as life energy. I have found in my medical practice that integrating both Eastern and Western techniques offers people the greatest chance for healing. All of the world's major spiritual practices also use music, voice, and chanting as part of their healing rituals. And every major culture on earth has used sound and voice and music as part of their healing practice. Gregorian chants that are sung at Vespers, Sufi chants, chants from the Kabbalah, the Sanskrit chants of yoga, all use chanting containing many similarities. There is a concept known as entrainment. This concept was described initially by the 17th century physicist Huygens. He studied pendulums in a room and found that when several pendulums were placed in proximity, they were each initially swinging at random. But if one of the pendulums was larger, the larger pendulum would entrain the smaller pendulums so that they all would be swinging in harmony. We see examples of entrainment throughout life. There is homeostasis within the human body, where the endocrine system, the immune system, the skeletal system, and the cardiovascular systems are all functioning, both individually as well as entrained with each other. For those of you who snorkel, you may have noticed schools of fish on the coral reef. Sometimes hundreds or even thousands of fish turn at exactly the same time. That also is an example of entrainment. So we see entrainment in nature and in medicine. If one is around a person who is angry and frustrated or pessimistic or depressed, he may notice that person throws him off. That expression has deep meaning because what he is saying is that person threw him out of his inner harmony. By the same token, one can be around somebody who is very optimistic and peaceful and notice that he feels so peaceful and happy when he is around that person. These are all nonverbal energies, which are all examples of entrainment. So it is most beneficial to use this CD on a regular basis, because with all of the disharmony in the world, even watching the nightly news can throw you out of your harmony. It is very important for wellness that you restore this harmony on a daily basis. Regularly doing the meditations on this CD or listening to the music will help you maintain harmony. It will entrain you to the rhythm that is most fundamental to your heart, which is the rhythm of inner peace. We know that the human heart has an electromagnetic field that is 50 times stronger than the electromagnetic field generated by the brain. So really, it is the heart that is controlling the brain and the rest of your body, rather than vice versa. When the brain is in harmony, it releases neurotransmitters, or chemicals, which travel to most of the body's systems. These enhance the immune system, which have receptors for these molecules. They enhance your digestion, because the gastrointestinal tract also has receptors for these molecules. These molecules affect your heart rate, your blood pressure, your stress hormones, which come from parts of your endocrine system. The human voice is simply audible breath. It is breath that you can hear. So it is, in essence, life energy that is made audible. By using the human voice for chanting, for singing, even for humming, you are using one of the most powerful healing tools that I have ever found as a physician. It may be a long forgotten part of yourself, but one which can assist you with your wellness practice. If you happen to be suffering from a physical illness or disability, your own voice can assist in your recovery. Many of the chants that you will hear on this album may be new to you. Some are Sanskrit chants that come from the holy texts from India called the Vedas. Many are used in yoga as well. These chants were taught to me by an avatar or holy spiritual person from southern India, whose name is Sakti Narayani Amma. Amma has taught many things, but one of the most important is the difference between happiness and joy. Happiness is what one feels when he attains something he wanted, but joy comes from giving from your heart and the feeling of seeing the difference you make in feeding someone who is hungry, helping somebody out of poverty. That is the feeling of joy. Joy often comes from listening to or singing music as well. With the human voice, you are also giving. You are sending out either good intentions and positive energy into the world, or sometimes negative intentions and negative energy. Your voice through chanting, through prayer, even singing with good intentions, purifies your body and purifies your surroundings. So if you listen to this CD realize that you hear with your ears and that also you are hearing with your body. Your body is composed of 70% water. It is an excellent conductive medium for sound and vibration. So you are not only hearing with your ears, you are hearing with your body as well. Hearing is actually the first sense to develop. It appears when the fetus is only 4.5 months gestational age. I use sound and music in my practice with cancer patients on a regular basis when they are receiving chemotherapy, even on the first visit when they come to see me. It has been used in neonatal intensive care units for premature infants, and they have been found to eat more, gain weight faster, and leave the intensive care unit more quickly. It has been used in people that have had heart attacks, and they have been found to have fewer complications. So the power of sound can accomplish so many things. As you use this CD, think about creating joy and peace, for you have these as your birthright. They are part of your divine nature, just waiting to be discovered. Listen with your heart, speak with your heart, come home to your heart.